function independently of unstable grades, deliver offline capable curriculum, provide
just in the South Kivu province, where with impunity, since the beginning of 2025, we have been witnessing the movement of M23 and the RDF, the Rwanda Defense Forces, in violation of national laws, the UN Charter, basic principles of international law, international humanitarian law, and therefore 1,768 schools, out of which 71 primary schools and 675 secondary schools today are no longer functioning. Out of them, 167 schools with 72,000 school children, out of them 36,000 children, are at this point occupied by armed groups. Madam President, generally speaking, the Democratic Republic of the Congo has erected education into a central pillar of its policy of resilience. I thank you.
I thank the representative of the Democratic Republic of the Congo for the statement. I give the floor to the representative of Denmark.
Thank you, Madam President. Denmark thanks the United States for highlighting this critical topic of the first leadership on this issue. Let me also thank Undersecretary General DiCarlo for her sobering briefing. Madam President, as we've heard, more than 85 million children are out of school in crisis settings. From Sudan to the Sahel, from Afghanistan to Gaza, too often, too many school-aged children are prevented from learning. As members of this Council, we have a common responsibility to protect education in conflict.
Thank you, representative of Denmark. I give the floor to the representative of Panama.
Gracias.
Thank you, Madam President. Esteemed Mrs. Melania Trump, First Lady of the United States of America, Panama congratulates the delegation of the United States on assuming the presidency of the Security Council for the month of March, and we would like to wish you every success in this delicate undertaking. And by happy coincidence, just a few days ago, we had the privilege of convening an area formula meeting, left us with one clear conviction, and that is that education is not only a right, it is also a tool, a valuable tool for prevention. When a child remains connected, plugged into their education process, be it in the classroom or through digital technologies, it significantly reduces by UNICEF. The conflict has affected thousands of educational facilities, forcing more than 1 million students to depend. In recent days, children in various countries in the Middle East have had to make use of virtual educational platforms because their education has been affected by the impacts. Thank you very much.
I thank the representative of Panama for the statement. I give the floor to the representative of Liberia.
Liberia thanks you, Madam First Lady, for bringing your important voice and distinguished office to the issues of children in conflict and their much-needed access to education and technology. We also thank the United Kingdom for its effective stewardship of the Security Council during the month of February, and USG DiCarlo for her instructive briefing. Exploitation are therefore investments in stability and Today, Liberia will speak from a past that taught us what conflict steals and what education restores. We remember all too well what it means to be the child the world sought to protect. The classroom without a roof. The generation told to wait for peace. Around the world, More than 224 million children living in crisis settings are currently out of school, according to global education partners. Support the development of standardized safeguards for all artificial intelligence tools used in humanitarian and emergency settings. No child's privacy, innocence, dignity, or safety should be compromised by the very systems meant to support their learning. Madam President, let's be clear about what is truly at stake. When learning is lost in conflict, instability travels, extremism travels, desperation travels, but resilience can travel as well. Investing from hosting peacekeepers to contributing to peacekeeping was shaped by education and anchored in opportunity. If we fail children in conflict today, we will debate the crisis of the society to be inherited tomorrow. But if we connect our children, if we power their classrooms with sunlight.
I thank the representative of Liberia for the statement. I give the floor to the representative of United Kingdom.
Thank you, Madam President. Let me begin by welcoming you, First Lady, to the Security Council and thanking you for your leadership on this important issue. I also congratulate the United States on assuming the presidency of the Council for the month of March. You have our full support. While not a substitute for in-person schooling, digital tools, remote learning platforms, and AI-supported systems can help children keep learning when classrooms are destroyed or inaccessible, and to access psychosocial support. But we also need to manage the risks of technology for children in conflict. For example, in Colombia, armed groups are increasingly using online platforms to recruit children.
Digital learning infrastructure, including connectivity, devices, teacher training, and child protection safeguards, must be embedded in early recovery framework.
Very much.
Thank you, Representative of Pakistan, for your statement. I give the floor to the representative of Bahrain.
Shukran, Sayyida Raisa.
Thank you, Madam President. It is my honor at the outset to welcome the participation of the First Lady of the U.S., Ms. Melania Trump, the wife of His Excellency the President of the United States.
I would like to give the floor to representative of China.
Thank you, Madam President. I welcome your presence, First Lady Melania Trump, as well as your presiding over today's meeting. I thank Under Secretary General DiCarlo for her briefing. Children are the most vulnerable group. Bridge the digital divide. It is vital to ensure data security and prevent the risks of misuse and breach. It is imperative to adhere to the principles of humanity and neutrality and refrain from politicizing or weaponizing technology. Madam President, as home to one of the world's largest child populations, China highly values the important role of new technologies such as artificial intelligence in promoting children's education and protecting children's rights under China's digital education strategy.
I thank the representative of the Russian Federation for the statement. There are no more names inscribed on the list of speakers. The meeting is adjourned. Honored to be here with you on this historic day. I wish you all strength and resolve to succeed in preserving peace and security throughout the world. Thank you.